So briefly, the background of this situation, I got a text message in April last year from a friend of mine that literally said, fancy becoming the first guy from Liverpool to go to space, which got me thinking, space would be pretty cool to experience, but I've focused in and zoomed in on the first, the record. Maybe there's something to do in space. I approached Guinness and asked them, would you open the category for me? Would you create the record for the first financial transaction in space and the highest recorded financial transaction ever? And that's the view from the cockpit. As you can see, it's going to be an amazing view. When we're upside down, and we'll capture this as well. Guinness have actually told us in the guidelines that we have to film the whole thing from the cockpit as evidence that the trade was executed from the cockpit. The training. So I've done the military fighter jet training. There's going to be more to come. But set for next year, you'll start seeing things coming out, videos, press releases, etc. every around 8 weeks, I believe. But you've got to do 6 or 7 things during the training program. So what's sponsorship all about? Well, there's 2 types of sponsor. There's a trading platform sponsor and a corporate stock sponsor. That's what we envisage as the opportunities for people or companies to get their names recognized and get their names on the record. And the first will be there in the record books forever. So 2012, this year, we've been speaking to a lot of guys with trading platforms, and we're currently in negotiations with 4 platform providers. They're going to get the first, the highest, and they're guaranteed a 4x trade. And then in 2013, we go for the stock. So if we don't get the stock sponsor, the platform provider's guaranteed a 4x trade. But essentially, what do these guys get? Well, we're all going to make history. I'll make a bit of history. The companies get their names on the transaction, and they'll be in the record books forever. But the companies are also getting the global distribution rights to all of the media content. That's part of the whole package. Of course, going to space is an amazing opportunity. There's only been 555 people in the history of mankind who have been to space. Secondly, why not? I feel like I'm extremely privileged to be able to actually get the opportunity. And I kind of want to encourage people to really take control of their own financial destiny and bring the spotlight on it. But anyway, guys, thanks for listening. If you do have any more questions, I'll be around for half an hour over there. Got a few meetings downtown later, but I'll be around for the next hour or so. Cheers, thanks for listening.
Thanks very much, Anton.
I was listening today and I was stunned because it's quite an achievement. It's going to be a really good thing to do.
It was just like inspiring, really, like to think that someone like Anton, who's come from a background like myself, he started out trading on his own, got headhunted by a good firm, he made the capital himself and paid for the ticket himself, which was quite inspiring.
It's going to be very good publicity. It'll obviously be a very big thing on the day they go up. So I think, any platform that wants to sponsor it, is going to get their name out there, to a very wide audience.
I'm starting my own business, and if I could afford to, I'd actually want to be sponsored. I'd actually want to sponsor it, because that's a fantastic thing, and to be able to have your name up there is something that's going to be remembered by everyone.
This is one of those things that gets people to come together, a bit like the Olympics, gets people to come together to join in people's aspirations and achievements and that sort of thing. I think that's really great.